Damn, Angel. Damn. Jag the game at the free throw line, man. It's a lot of controversy going on in Chicago. The Sky fans are blaming Tyler Marsh for Angel Reese losing the game at the free throw line and ruining the Chicago Sky's chances of really cutting the lead down to 1 and giving themselves a chance to keep playing and try to get an upset in Phoenix. Angel played a hell of a game, 15 points, 20 rebounds. We cannot poo-poo that.
Angel Reese just turned a crucial basketball moment into an unforgettable blooper reel, leaving fans absolutely stunned. It was a play that sent shockwaves, not for its brilliance, but for its utter collapse. The game was on the line, the ball in her hands, and then a monumental jaw-dropping misstep that nobody saw coming. But that was only the beginning of the chaos.
Angel Reese is at the bottom of the pick and roll shot attempts list, and it kind of makes sense if you really watch. So on her first game back from injury, somebody interviewed her and asked her, what do you think about Uzan joining the team? How does that change things? And she said, hopefully I'll get more pick and roll touches. Unfortunately, that just hasn't happened. And it's more so, in my opinion, that she's just not getting that play called for her. It's not something that the team is running. Pick and rolls for Angel is not happening. So there is a list. My guy Trendy put it out. I know a lot of people, Trendy is controversial, but Trendy does, you look at his stats, when he posts stats, they'll be right. And so he put out a list of the top pick and roll shot attempts for front court players, and Angel wasn't even anywhere.
In the immediate aftermath, the arena buzzed not with cheers, but with a collective gasp of disbelief. Sky fans, renowned for their passion, quickly ignited into a furious online mob, pointing fingers faster than toddlers with cookie crumbs on their faces. The air crackled with frustration, demanding answers for what they had just witnessed. And what unfolded next was truly extraordinary. The first target for this widespread anger? The coach, naturally. Heaven forbid a star player simply underperform. It must be someone else's fault. Fans instantly launched a full-scale investigation, convinced that the strategic mind on the sidelines was solely to blame. His rotations, play calls, and alleged inability to unlock Reese's mythical potential were suddenly under intense scrutiny. Yet the story goes much deeper.
Choke the game away at the free throw line, and the fans are blaming Tyler Marsh. We got all the Sky fans crashing out. They crashing out blaming the coach because Angel Reese missed a free throw at the end of a game. Let's take a look at what's going on. We have Chicago Sky fans blaming Tyler Marsh.
This wasn't just a missed shot or a bad possession. This was an unraveling in real time. It was the kind of collapse that makes you double check the box score, wondering if you accidentally watched a parody skit instead of an actual professional game. A true choke, leaving even courtside ticket holders looking for the nearest emergency exit. This disaster was far more than a simple on-court error. It was a full-blown meltdown. But the excuses were only just getting started. When a player implodes on that scale, fans don't just sit quietly and accept reality. Oh no, excuses began piling up, stacked higher than Angel's famed eyelashes. Every possible reason, no matter how outlandish, was brought forth to shield their star from accountability. This wasn't a failure, they insisted. It was something else entirely. The lengths to which some went to justify the performance were genuinely shocking.
Angel Reese has made her triumphant return from a back injury. That's right, a back injury. Yeah, absolutely, that she had suffered at some point that we don't exactly know at what point she suffered said back injury. Well, it didn't take long for the Chicago Sky as an organization to get back to what it is they do best, which is the diabolical celebration of Angel Reese's double-doubles in lawsuits.
Social media exploded with theories so wild, you'd think we were talking about a government cover-up, not a WNBA game. Apparently, the coach didn't put Reese in the right spots or build the offense around her enough. Fans acted as if the coach personally tied her shoelaces together before the final possession. One bad game, and suddenly it was a grand conspiracy against their star. However, another shadow loomed large over these explanations. This isn't just about one game or one coach. This is about the enormous, undeniable Caitlin Clark-shaped shadow looming over everything Angel Reese does. Every move, every misstep, every moment is now instantly compared to a phenomenon that is redefining the sport. It's an unavoidable comparison, creating an intense pressure cooker environment, and this shadow profoundly impacts perceptions.
Angel only leading Natasha is wild. So let's look at the list. And I know some people might say, well, Angel was injured for a good portion of the season. So was some people on this list. Who was injured? Fee missed 3 weeks, almost a month time. Miller was gone playing in Eurobasket. Shakira missed a lot of time. Dominique does not play that much. I mean, she's playing more now, but during the beginning of the season, who else is on this list that missed some time? E. Will was on this list. That is shocking. So we get pick and rolls for E. Will, and we get pick and rolls for Camilla, but Angel is, again, second to worst.
While Reese grapples with turning crunch time into blooper reels, Caitlin Clark is out here rewriting history like it's her side hustle. Clark's highlights aren't just plays, they're viral moments filling arenas, selling out tickets, and dragging viewership numbers out of the basement. Her impact is undeniable, making Reese's struggles all the more stark in contrast. This disparity forced a fascinating shift in narrative. When reality doesn't look so flattering, there's always one escape: fake viewership numbers. Suddenly, WNBA Twitter became a carnival of inflated statistics. Fans claimed the league wasn't just growing, but was apparently bigger than the NFL, Taylor Swift, and the moon landing combined. The claims were audacious but deeply flawed, yet the truth was just a click away.
Today I saw a statistic, this would have been prior to this loss, that there were something like 15 and 31 when she gets a double-double. You over 15 games under 500 when she gets a double-double. Y'all out here celebrating this? I'd be embarrassed as a mother bleeper. I'd be embarrassed as hell. And of course, Angel Reese last night, she was deep in her bag. Woo-wee! I mean, brought a backpack with her. Put it down, started reaching in it, and pulling out the whiffs. Let me
Dig a
tell
little
you.
deeper, though.
Yikes.
And the record-breaking claims often compared niche cable slots to primetime national broadcasts, or included every accidental stream as part of the total. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark doesn't need spin. Her numbers are real. ESPN sees legitimate spikes when she plays. Teams relocate to bigger arenas because demand is genuinely that high. This isn't hype. It's measurable, tangible, verifiable impact. This stark reality made the fake number game look utterly ridiculous. When blaming the coach and inflating ratings didn't work, the next target emerged: the officials. Suddenly, every whistle was biased, every missed call a nefarious conspiracy. The league itself was purportedly working overtime to make Angel Reese look bad, all to prop up Caitlin Clark. It's nothing short of inventing an entire referee conspiracy to explain why a star can't finish a layup. But the blame didn't end with the refs.
All right, man, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. So, man, let's have a conversation, bro. Man, I want to say, what the hell is going on with the Chicago Sky? Something is off to me. I'm watching them from the jump. This team don't seem to be there mentally. Looks like players are mentally checked out. Now, shout out to Angel. I want to say this. Angel, for the most part of this game, she went out there and competed. Seemed like she was the only one that really showed up. She brought...
The accusations escalated to a league-wide conspiracy, painting a picture of an unfair system designed to undermine Reese. This extreme narrative suggested a coordinated effort by everyone in the basketball world to diminish her shine. It's a remarkable level of deflection, suggesting external forces are entirely responsible for on-court performance. Yet the internal contradictions began to mount. Some fans even turned on Reese's own teammates, accusing them of not providing enough help, not setting her up properly, or not protecting her image. The collective responsibility for a team's performance was conveniently forgotten, replaced by a singular focus on who failed to support Angel. It was a clear attempt to shift blame further away from the player herself. And then, the paradox.
Chicago Sky just got defeated by a pretty boring game too, okay? Even though Angel Reese went off, okay, like she usually does. You know, she got her double-double. She got 20 points, 10 rebounds, I believe. you know, with her stats, it is impressive. But again, it's like we are on a decline. This whole team, the entire Chicago Sky as an organization, as a franchise, is on a great decline, okay? And it's controversy. Of course, there's always some controversy surrounding this damn team. And I may make some controversial takes on this, but I believe like a lot of people would like, you know, actually agree with what I got to say about Angel Reese being a point guard, because I'm tired of it. Like, it's
In these narratives, Angel Reese was simultaneously described as dominant and yet fragile, a star who needed constant protection and excuses. The contradictions were enough to give anyone whiplash. How can one be a force of nature, but also a helpless victim of circumstance? This dichotomy exposed a deep struggle in reconciling performance with perception. This brought us back to the central rivalry.
It's so crazy to me because I don't know if I ever seen this before. It just seemed like, even though Tana Moore's the coach, it's like they just out there playing. And it don't even matter what I can tell they probably don't even listen to him. They don't care what he said. They don't. They just go on with the flow. That's what it seems like. Like players just not even locked in on a game plan or a specific role, anything. Just players just playing. How many times I'm gonna see Angel Camilla beats everybody down the floor and they don't get the ball though.
Everything Angel Reese does, or fails to do, is now instantly filtered through the lens of the Caitlin Clark rivalry. Every mistake is magnified, every success debated, every narrative a tug of war between two players whose careers are on distinctly different trajectories. It's a comparison that now defines her very presence in the league, an inescapable narrative that dominates discussions. But the unvarnished truth remained.
So a lot of people are starting to notice, and honestly, I didn't until I got sent basically not a thread, but like a couple of videos of this happening, and I genuinely think that this could be, you know, this could be not her taking things into her own hands, but this very much could be people in her ear being like, you got to get back to the way she used to be, because Caitlin Clark slimmed down a lot.
Here's the uncomfortable truth. Angel Reese is undeniably a talented player. She possesses size, hustle, and charisma. However, consistency and clutch time performance remain elusive. No amount of finger pointing or creative accounting will change this fundamental reality. When the game is on the line, you either deliver or you don't. And in this particular moment, she simply didn't. This revealed a troubling pattern.
I'm gonna give her some credit first. I'm gonna give her some credit. Y'all be getting sensitive. Y'all be getting super sensitive. Angel Reese, you did your thing versus the New York Liberty. Y'all got a win, but we have to keep it real. For a second straight season, Angel Reese has led the Chicago Sky to elimination with a bunch of basketball games left. Season was over before it got started.
What makes this situation even more startling is that the endless excuses aren't helping Reese. They're actively making her look worse. Instead of admitting to a bad night, fans twist themselves into pretzels, creating elaborate reasons for why it wasn't her fault. It's like watching someone trip on the sidewalk and then blame the city, the weather, and the alignment of the stars. Anything but their own clumsiness. This constant defense inadvertently undermines her.
This is for my W people, the WNBA, the people who watch WNBA. I'm sitting here watching the Fever Chicago game, and I'm thinking to myself, y'all fired Teaspoon for this? Y'all thought y'all was gonna do better with him? Y'all should have just kept Spoon. At least we would have seen some growth. And no disrespect, but Nurse gotta go. I'm just saying, she gotta go. I digress. I'm wishing Angel well. I want her to get better so she can come back and be that Chicago Barbie. Anywho, if you are interested in the W, let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I would love to hear your thoughts. I've been watching. I've been trying to support. I am a Chicago fan because of Angel and Camilla. That's why I follow them. Those are my girls. I followed them since they came out of college.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark isn't just living up to the hype, she's surpassing it. Every deep three she hits, every sold-out arena she walks into, every verifiable spike in ratings attached to her name, it all adds up to something undeniably real, something tangible. Her game is shouting from the rooftops, a stark contrast to the narrative spun around her counterpart. Her success is a beacon of authentic, measurable impact.
Like, if you look at Caitlin Clark's legs, like, they are as slim as they have been since her rookie year. Which, unpopular opinion, I'm happy about. Because, you know, rookie Caitlin Clark was just going meep meep and just running by people. But, like, she's there doing workouts with the team. She's doing shooting workouts. Look, she's coming back. But she does not look nearly as bulky. And I think a lot of people have been pointing out a lot of things where they're, like, side by side when she's been, like, sitting down. It's really noticeable with her arms. It seems like she's lost quite a decent chunk of the bulk that she put on in the off season.
The funny thing about all this chaos is its alarming predictability. You can almost set your watch by it. Angel Reese has a rough game, and immediately a flood of excuses follows. The coach didn't do enough. Teammates weren't supportive, refs were biased, broadcasters were anti-Reese, the planets weren't aligned correctly. If there's a reason out there that doesn't involve Angel Reese herself, Sky fans will find it and run with it. This cycle is now an established pattern.